So good morning, everybody. Trust you're doing well. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. I welcome you to this beautiful video. It's very important for us to understand this topic. Before I go further, please subscribe to my channel. Not only that, please follow me on Instagram at woli.eleha. That's woli.eleha. You can follow me also at some spiritual waters on Instagram. That's spiritualwaters. Spiritual waters. You can also follow us on celestial.mount. That is where we have our prayers. That's our prayer mountain. Celestial.mount. CELESTIAL.MOUNT. I'll put all of that in the caption below. Okay, something is going on right now in the universe. Everybody is just like obsessed with these things, and we need to know what the truth about these things are so that we don't just bother ourselves and we don't just stress ourselves unnecessarily, right? First of all, everybody's really like, saying, oh, I'm this what I'm a water star, I'm a kiniko star, I'm a that star, I'm a water, everybody's talking about the zodiac, and astrology without even understanding the basics. But that's not even why I'm here, okay? I want to quickly just explain some things to us. In my first video on this topic, and I'm going to put the link in the caption somewhere below, right? I explained a lot of things about these things and why we shouldn't really stress ourselves uh, and get worked up, okay? Why it's actually better for us to stand in the dominion that God, the Creator, gave to us, okay? If you believe that God created you on the sixth day and then He gave you dominion over everything in the universe, then you should not be unnecessarily bothered, right? About, oh, I'm from water, I'm from this one. Have you noticed that nobody ever claims to be from the air? Nobody ever claims to be from fire. Nobody ever claims to be from earth because there are four elements, right, in the universe. And nobody ever claims to be from any of the other universe elements. They always claim to be from water. Why is that so? Why do people no? They only claim, oh, I'm a marina, oh, I'm from water. Why is it that it's only water that people claim? We have to ask ourselves that question and answer that question. But before I do that, first of all, let me tell us something. We are all from water. Oh my, oh my, oh my. You're surprised. We are all from water. And we are all from earth. Okay? So there's really no need to go and start saying, oh, I want to check which element. We are all from water. And I can prove it to you that we are all from water. In fact, the initial element that we are from, according to the creation story, is earth. And if you see the way earth works, right, and if you see the way our bodies work, you understand that we're also from fire. Because when we eat food, according to biology, right, when we consume food, when we eat food, during the digestive process, we give off what? Heat. What is heat? Fire. Okay, so you and I, we are actually a complete universe in ourselves. We are from earth, we are from fire, and I can prove to you that we are from air as well. Because when we breathe, even the very instant that God created man, He did was He breathed the breath. What is breath? Air. Okay, air. Now, so you have seen that we have earth already, we have fire already, we have air already. Okay, even when you put your hand to your mouth and you yawn, you see that it's kind of warm. So inside you we have everything. We are like a microcosm of the entire universe. So there's really no need to start saying, oh, I'm from water only, I'm from this only. And now the fourth one is water. The scientists have proven that we are 70% water. And you know what's interesting? The entire universe, the entire world, this earth we are living in is 70% water. You can go and do your research. There is more water on earth than there is sand or land on earth. That lets you know that we ourselves, we are like a microcosm, we are like a small universe inside the universe, because we are also about 70% water. So that's number four. So you can see how everything is progressively, so we are everything is combined. And I can tell you that we are all from water. How do I mean? What do I mean? First of all, when conception takes place, it has to go through a fluid environment. The meeting between the two parts, the male and the female part, it has to go through a fluid environment, which is why you see that if someone is not well lubricated, there's usually problems. If you have someone that has any kind of issue with lubrication, there's always problems, right? So when conception takes place, where does the embryo form? The embryo forms in a fluid sac called the amniotic sac. The amniotic sac is made of quote and unquote water. I mean, even though it's not just like plain drinking water, but it's actually a watery environment. So the human being develops inside the womb in water. And when the woman wants to give birth, what do they say happens? They say what? The water has broken. The water has to break. The water has to burst forth. A flood has to happen for the child to come forth and land on the land. Okay? And that's just exactly how it is. So we are all from this watery environment. We're all from water, and we cannot live in this life without water. Did you know you can actually go more days without food than you can go without water? You cannot last without water. If you have just water for 40 days, 100 days, you can actually last longer than if you have just food. If you have just food, it cannot last. But with water alone, you can actually last upon this earth. So water is actually a powerful element and everything, but we are all from this water, we are all from earth, we are all from air, we are all from fire. There's really no need for you to start stressing yourself. I want to know my sign. Okay, if you restrict yourself to just being from water, what happens to the other elements of the world? Of course, you know, you will not be able to use those elements. You will not be able to. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be having dominion. If you're a being that has dominion, if you really have spiritual power, because the reason people say this is because they want to show that they have spiritual power. If you really have spiritual power, you'll be able to control all the elements. And there are four elements. Sometimes we call it five. We say there's fire, water, there's earth, there's air, and then they say there's spirit. So the fifth one, most time people say there's spirit. I like to keep it at four because it corresponds with a lot of stuff. Like the four cardinal points of the earth and all of that. So, you know, four elements. So please, my dear friends, I know, a lot of people are really like, they're really like stuck on this thing. And I want to know which elements, but listen, we are all from these elements. It's all inside you. You need to look at how can I build my spiritual power? How can I be this powerful person that can control all the elements? That should be your focus, not, oh, I'm from water. I need to go. And I don't want to bust anybody's bubble, but my next video, I'm going to tell us the real truth about what is going on now on cyberspace, Instagram, everywhere. Oh, water appeasal. Oh, beach appeasal. Oh, river appeasal. Oh, you have to appease them. Oh, da, 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 da. The truth is going to be revealed in my next video. Do you really need to do all those appeasements? Is the water calling you for appeasement? If you are, whatever, you say you're a marina or something, is it calling you for appeasement? Okay, so do you need to do? I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm trying to say that we need to liberate ourselves with the truth. Yes, the elements exist. Yes, we are all like we all have dominion over all these elements. So you don't have to restrict yourself to, oh, I'm from this. Like I shared in my last video, the reason that was done initially was for like personality characterization. That was why they put all those things like that. This zodiac sign, this da 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 da. It was all about personality characterization, like how you have melancholy, how you have phlegmatic. That was what it was supposed to do. It wasn't meant to replace your internal ability to control your external environment. It wasn't meant to be that way. Even if you check Chinese astrology, which people are now, people are now talking about, oh, it's the new year of the rabbit. It's da, 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 da. People don't even understand all those things. But if you check the roots of Chinese astrology, what they said about it is that those 12 signs, whether it's goat or it's rat or it's rabbit or it's tiger or it's dragon, it was meant to characterize people and get a better understanding of people. It wasn't meant to restrict you, it's meant to help you to expand. So if you're still being restricted and saying, I'm from water, I have to do this, I have to do that, they are not really walking in power. So to summarize, we are all from water, we are all from air, we are all from earth, we are all from fire because God created us as the masterpiece of this universe to be able to control and have dominion upon this earth. If you believe in the creation story in the book of Genesis in the Bible, you will understand that this is the only way that it can be. It is not disempowering, it is not enslaving, it's actually empowering for you to find out that you actually have dominion over all the elements in the universe. Till I come your way again, my name is woli.eleha. Like I said earlier, please subscribe, please like the videos, please scroll down and check all the other ones, and follow me on Instagram. All the action happens there. Spiritual waters, woli.eleha, celestial.mount. I'll be happy to have you following me on Instagram and also on Facebook as Carter Goddess or Red Aleka. Bye for now. Thank you. Mwah.